Hello! I'm Christine. Welcome to Book Talk. This month I've been working with Harlequin Teen, and today we are discussing Stone Cold Touch by Jennifer L. ARMENTROUT, the second book in her White Hot Kiss series, which has just come to a close with the final book in the trilogy, Every Last Breath. Right now the Kindle versions of these books are on sale for $3.99. Good stuff. So Stone Cold Touch, like I said, second book in the trilogy. The first book being White Hot Kiss. I just did a book talk for that, so if you want to know the premise, you can click here and watch that book talk. These are perfect for your morning period reads, and you're in that mood where you just need something easy and fun. And that mood comes around a lot, periodically, for us readers. These are a great choice to pick up. Being that this is the second book in the series, I can't tell you much. You should really go watch that White Hot Kiss book talk if you don't know what it's about yet. It's got gargoyles and demons, and this girl can suck people's souls out when she kisses them. So it makes having a boyfriend kind of an issue, because sometimes she does it by accident. Like the back says, every touch has its price. As for comparing the second book to the first book, I think I like the second book better. I was already used to the world, and I was already used to the audiobook ladies. I read these via audiobook, but I had more fun with the Twilight comparisons in this book than I did in this book. They were both really fun. I don't know. I think I'd rate them the same. I think 4 out of 5 stars. I saw more of the things coming in this book than I saw in this book. They both have that same really fun tone to them that made them fly by. That's it for the non-spoilery section for Cold Stone Touch, because okay, I keep calling this Cold Stone Touch. Like Cold Stone, the ice cream. Me love Cold Stone ice cream, and every time I'm like, yeah, I'm reading Cold Stone Touch. That doesn't sound right. It's Stone Cold Touch. Like Zane, because he's a gargoyle. Stone. I could go for some ice cream though. Zane, you want to take me? So like I said, now I'm going to go into spoilers about Stone Cold Touch. I said it right? Yeah, I did it. So if you haven't read it yet, I would leave now. If this sounds like a series that you would enjoy, definitely go read it and then come back and we can discuss together. Yeah. Before you go, the third book in the series, this might interest you. I haven't really went into this. The third book in the series, Every Last Breath, J-Larm, she put out a poll to the fans of the series to decide who the main character, Layla, ends up with. So we're gonna see like who the fans voted for. What? It's cray. I think mine will win out in the end, which is Roth. Bye non-spoileries. Bye. So Cold Stone Touch. We had some new moon syndrome up in Cold Stone Touch. We walked off in the beginning and she was all excited and he was all, yeah, so we're done here. What? Why? I thought we had a really good connection. Secretly thinking, yeah, we do. I don't want to break up with you, but I have to, for your own good, You meant nothing to me. Okay, bye. What? It's like, when will our protagonist learn when someone breaks up with you out of the blue like that, they're just doing it for your own good? Something else is I wish Layla knew that. I feel like she figures it out as she goes along. I want to see one person call bullshit on new moon syndrome when it happens, like immediately. I want the guy to be like, you meant nothing to me, we're breaking up after the first book. And the girl will go, lol, no. What's really going on here, you asshole? We can figure this out. So that happened because Abbott was threatening to kill her if they didn't break up. Such a sweet, protective father he is. So in the beginning of this book, they have released the Kraken. And by Kraken, I mean Lilith. And by Lilith, I mean, I don't really know what the F the Lilith actually is. It was birthed from a weird spider cocoon in the basement of the high school. Can we talk about the basement of the high school for a second? I just found this so funny that there's a old school gym in the basement of their gym and no students are ever down there creeping, making out, or creeping doing drugs, or creeping doing anything in high school. There's gotta be some druggies down there. That's where the druggies go. Who knows, maybe there were some and the night crawlers just gobbled them all up, just cleared them all out so they'd have room in those lockers to grow. So there's a night crawler hive in the old locker room, which is really creepy, but it was a fun fight scene. I liked seeing her kick ass with Roth. Just show that together kicking ass they make a good team. And we meet that witch janitor. There's witches in this world, which is interesting. That was a new thing. And he commits suicide, which was a really creepy end to a chapter. I really liked the way that fell. No pun intended, but that news fell on us in a really creepy way that kind of gave the book a more mysterious aura. Layla has lost her abilities to see auras, and I wasn't sure what was going on there. My theory was that the demon side of her was kicking in more. I don't know. Anyway, it ended up being Bambi. Bambi was messing with her powers, but she was also acting as a soul sucker nicotine patch. What are our thoughts on Bambi now? I like her. I wanted her to stay on Layla at all times. Oh my god. We have to talk about got busy, which I thought so funny. This is in the beginning of the book. Layla and Zane, again, let's just reiterate, they've grown up as adopted brother and sister. They both like each other more. So there's this scene in the beginning before they're together or anything, and he opens the door on her and she's in her bra. And anyone who does this, you open the door on someone and they're getting changed, you're like, oh, sorry, close the door. Zane opens the door and he stands there and he just stares for like a minute, and then he goes, "You're beautiful." Can you imagine walking in on someone, even someone that you like, and just chilling? Don't mind me. Like, this is how it should have gone. Layla! Oh my god! I'm in my bra. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. This is how it went. Hey Layla! Oh my god! Bra, 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 bra. You're beautiful. Layla's adopted brother, everyone. How many times did Layla use the word spider monkey in reference to climbing over Zane? Another Twilight reference. So in Stone Cold Touch, we see Stacy and Sam finally get it on. They go on this double date with Zane and Layla. Layla immediately notices that Sam looks different, and he kind of sounds different. He's not spewing fun facts, and it's just so obvious to me, and it should be to Layla, that something's up. Layla's just off her game this entire book. She senses when Gareth, some popular kid that she doesn't even talk to, starts becoming a druggie and acting different. But she doesn't pick up on the fact that one of her best friends, Sam, is acting different, and that might also have to do with this Lilith situation. I didn't realize Sam was the Lilith. That was a cliffhanger at the end. I thought he was soul sucked like those other kids. That whole movie sequence, those church people, right? You see them in the beginning. They're all creepy and overbearing, and they know what everyone is. They reminded me of True Blood. So they come into the movie theater. She notices his bottle of water. We've talked about holy water. He says he can prove she's a demon, but she doesn't put two and two together. And neither does Zane. I knew he was gonna spray me with that water bottle the second he walked in with it. He's the church guy. Pay attention. I just feel like our characters made a lot of stupid moves in this book. First, the walking in on her bra situation. Then Zane decides to try to make out with Layla when she's just all discombobulated at the end. I knew that was a bad idea. And I know it wasn't because she was freaking out. It was because Bambi was off of her. But I still thought it was a bad idea. Nobody listens to me. God. Then we've got Roth. He was supposed to take her out in this book if she was the Lilith. One day in school, she's feeling down. He's like, let's just be bad. Let's be bad together and cut. And I was all for cutting and being, quote, bad. But he takes her to this underground demon bar filled with demons sucking people's souls. Okay, fine. Take her there. But then he leaves her alone. What are you thinking, man? He wants her to see how the other half lives. And I appreciated that because I feel like I learned something about demons. I realized that it's a necessary evil and that they kind of weed out the evils in humanity. Okay, I'm okay with that. That's fine. You don't leave a 17-year-old girl in a room full of soul suckers. Just a soul-sucking problem. It's like leaving an alcoholic at the bar by himself. Like, you take him to the bar to learn about Irish culture, but this is an alcoholic. I mean, it was dangerous taking him around in the first place. And then you leave him alone with the bartender, the bunch of crazy Irish drinkers. What are you expecting to happen? And then he comes back, and there she is sucking someone's soul. What'd you expect? Oh, I told you to stay put, Layla. Oh, did you? You told the addict to stay put in a room full of drugs? She needed supervision, and you didn't give it to her. This doesn't change my allegiance to Roth. I still think she belongs with Roth. Roth grows with her as a partner, and she grows with Roth as a partner. And Zane kind of just stays the same because he's made of stone. But and Layla kind of stays the same because they've been that way their whole life. They're comfortable. They're the Stefan and Elena. Roth and Layla are Dame and Elena. They're Delena, Roth Layla, Roth Layla, Layroth, Loth. Rolling back to that scene in the addict bar. The creepy brother and sister that approached her. Brother, doesn't she look delicious? Yes, sister. Let's take her to the dance floor. Okay, brother. Let's dance. Sister, aren't you enjoying this dance? You just like enjoy being obnoxious. Like I said, I had a lot of fun reading this. I'm really happy it ended on a Roth note. We're at Roth's house and I feel like we're gonna be chilling with him for a while because of the whole Abbott wants to murder his own daughter thing. Were you guys shocked when she started sucking Zane's soul, or did you see that coming? Like, it had to happen. Did it not it was set up. It had to happen. She was like Edward and he was like Bella. she was like not as in control as Edward, and just it was bound to go to shit, and it did. I'd love to hear your thoughts on Cold Stone Touch. If you felt like you really saw things coming, or you were surprised by Sam and such, and who you think she's gonna end up with in the end. If you voted, who'd you vote for? I'm looking forward to seeing how it concludes. I'm Christine. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you next time. Bye!